Hey, it's Bearded Man Steve here. I want to talk a little bit about words, how we talk to people, especially those that's going through situations, those that's going through mental health situations, those that's going through chronic illnesses, and unseen diagnoses, meaning you can't see, like with somebody with a broken leg, you can see they have a broken leg. There's a lot of issues that you can't see, like blood cancers, different cancers, mental illnesses, heart attacks. There's many things that you can't see. So I want to talk a little bit about how we talk to people, especially if you have no clue what the person's going through. Sometimes best thing to do, if you want to help a person, that's great. Help the people. But know what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. Sometimes it's best not to give advice, which I know it's kind of hard. I know it's kind of weird, but you know what? Tell you the truth, most of the time, the people feel better if they're heard. After they talk something out, especially with mental illnesses, if they just talk to somebody, if they just tell their story, if they just say how they feel, that could be better than most advice you could give them. That's what most people want. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to feel being presence with somebody. So just sitting down with them, sitting next to them, sitting across the room from them, whatever the case by case basis is, and saying, tell me the story. Tell me what's going on with you. Or even just say, tell me any kind of story. Anything to let them talk can do more good than what most people give advice for. Okay? I've dealt with some of the worst issues you can imagine. And I can tell you from personal experience, what advice most people give it was never advice for me. Because they don't understand. So, talking to people that's never experienced blood cancer, they don't know what to say. Talking to people that's never experienced long-term, lifelong loneliness, they don't understand. They might understand short-term loneliness, and that's perfectly fine. But long-term and short-term is totally two different creatures. So, if you're not sure what to say, if you're not sure how you're saying things, you could do more harm than good. So, but there is no harm in saying, hey, I am here if you want to talk. Or I'm here if you want to talk about anything and everything. That it would be more good than anything what somebody could say to me. Give me advice. So, I had a person on one of my social medias was talking about come to lifelong loneliness because never been in a relationship. He was saying, which I think it was a guy, I'm not saying it was or wasn't. I never looked and I really don't care to look. But he was saying that person was saying, oh yeah, women should not ever experience long-term loneliness because they can get a man no matter what. No, don't say that. Because it's something you don't know and nothing about. And no, yes, there is plenty of women out there that suffer from never being in a relationship, just like there's plenty of men out there that suffers from never being in a relationship. So that person was just, hate to say it, talking out of their ass. Okay? So Yeah. I just want to let this out there. So, and if you got a friend, a family member that's going through any kind of situation, think of words. And like I said, most of the time, what's best is I'm here to listen. I want to hear your story. I want to hear what's the matter with you. I've been told some incredible things, and you know what? I've been told you figure out pain elsewhere because that sounds pretty bad. I'm like, what? Figure out pain elsewhere. That's where the pain is. I can't change where the pain is. I've been told, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Not when you can't find fish. There ain't no fish in the sea if you can't get to the sea, basically. So, you know, if those people would have just stopped and listened to what I said and said, I'm sorry you're going through that, it would have been better. All right. I hope you all have a better day.